since I last did a makeup recommendations video, so I thought it's time for me to finally do this. And recently I did a Q&A on my IG stories. A lot of you wanted this, so here I am. So I'm going by segments, from the face to the lips to the eyes and everything. But because I don't want the video to be too long and I don't want to recommend way too many products, I actually picked out one or two out of all of my favorites, and you know I have a lot of favorites. So of course there are still a lot of products here that I've mentioned from my previous videos, but I decided to not exclude them because I need you to know that I still haven't found a better one. So I'm gonna start off with the first product, which is the primers. I really like this Gelang Pure Gold Primer. I know this is my holy grail for a long time now, but I still cannot exclude this from the list because my dry skin loves this product. I don't start off with this on a daily basis because it is very expensive. The price has increased tremendously over the years. Yeah, clearly I need a restock. Still have 2 more bottles in my backstock. That's how much I like this. And you know, now that my makeup routine has changed because of, you know, mask wearing and stuff like that, I always opt for more long-lasting makeup. So I also started using primers that helps with, like, you know, long-lasting makeup and stuff like that. So this one here is the Clear Pore Refining Mattifying Veil. So I use a hydrating primer first, and then I'll use this on spots that will usually crack, like my smile lines, my nose, you know. Okay, so moving on, we have foundation. This is really the one that I love and go to the most. This is from Hera and it is the black cushion. So if you saw my previous Get Ready With Me, so there's this technique that I used to actually apply this cushion, and let me tell you, it really lasts the entire day. I cannot say the same for the other cushions that I've used. Out of the rest, this works the best, and it's also the one that I always go for. The shade that I'm using is 21C1. The packaging is also very nice, like it's very sleek, you see? I would say the bad thing about this is that it runs out really quick. I really need to get a refill soon. I try not to use foundation now because it cracks very easily under the mask. No matter how much products you try to really keep your makeup long lasting, it still cracks along the day. So on days when I don't use foundation, I will use this CC primer base from Soon 37. So this is actually like a primer, but it has some sort of tint in it. So it brightens your skin, but there is no coverage. It is definitely more lightweight compared to foundation. And most of the time when I need to head out for a long day, right, and I don't really want to have foundation on my face, this is the one that I go for to brighten the base. And then I just use some concealer to conceal some of my imperfections. Yeah. Okay, moving on to concealer, and I'm very guilty to say this, but I really cannot find another concealer that can win my favorite, the Sam Tip Concealer. It's gonna be quite funny if somebody put a montage of me talking about this specific concealer for the past 10 years or something. I cannot find a better concealer to conceal my freckles. This is still the best. But the thing about the Sam concealer is that I usually use 01. I'm not too sure if it's because I become fairer or something, but 01 tends to oxidize a lot on my skin, so throughout the day it becomes a bit yellow. So after noticing that, I got myself the 0.5 shade. Although it's a half shade down, right, I feel like it is way lighter, so I kind of combine the two of them and then I just use it on my freckles area. And it's not that I'm being biased or anything. I have really tried out a lot of concealers. There are a lot of good concealers out there, it's just that not all of them can conceal my freckles. So of course I decided to add in another concealer that's worth trying, and it is the Q Cover Liquid Concealer from Clio Professional 2BP. I think I can go a little darker. This is a bit bright for me, and I use this for my under eye. I really like this as well. The coverage is amazing. It is not too dry. Yeah, so there's nothing to dislike about this, honestly, other than the fact that it cannot conceal my freckles. Now let's move on to my eyebrows. Honestly, I'm quite chill with the eyebrow products that I use, so pretty much loving my Excel eyebrow pencil, and this one is PD01. Actually, I hop around my eyebrow product a lot. I still use my Goof Proof from Benefit. I use my Makeup Forever Aqua Resist. There's just a few eyebrow pencils that I use and I circulate them. But one extra step that I've been doing for my eyebrow is that I have been loving the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus and also the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. It depends on my mood. Sometimes if I want my brows to be darker, I use Gimme Brow. So it is actually a eyebrow mascara. So this is the mini version. So I kind of use it mostly over here at the front. And I also use the brow setter. Today I'm using the brow setter, so it kind of forms this very nice shape. It lifts my entire eyebrow. I am not a big eyeshadow fan. I mean, I'm not very crazy in changing colors and everything. So I do have a few palettes that I use, but I don't use them a lot. So I'm just gonna pick out some that I feel is good for travels. So I have this from Etude House. This is the Etude Play Color Ice Mini in Cookie Class. It's just a very small palette with 6 different shades. There's a lot of colors for you to play with, and yet it's so tiny. And there are also some single eyeshadows that I love. So first off, I would say is my MAC single shadow. The one that I use the most is this eyeshadow called Omega. So Omega is a shading color. I use this to contour my nose, contour my eyes, my aegosal. It is in fact more natural than Rich, because last time I've been using Rich. Now I've been using Omega and I really like it. So this other shade that I like is Espresso. This is a very dark and matte brown. With this one, I use it to line my eyes. This is very pigmented and very dark, so it's perfect for your eyes. If you want to do smoky looks and stuff, this is the color that you should go for. Another one is a shimmer glitter eyeshadow. So this one is from Cezanne, and Cezanne is actually a very affordable brand. So considering that, right, plus this quality, I think this is really good. I just love how the glitter is like small and tiny. Yeah, so this is in the shade 04. I'm using it today also. I'm not too sure if you can see. I usually just dab it like that and just tap, and it's just super glittery and nice. Alright, it is time for eyeliners. So I have quite a few of my favorites, but I decided to dig out this specific 3. So this one I have been mentioning a lot of times also. It is the Uzu Eye Opening Liner from Flo Fushi. I got it from Osaka Kuma. You can also get it from some of the Japanese drugstore in Singapore. I recently just repurchased the brown one, right? But for some reason, the new formula is very reddish and I cannot stand the color. I used to really like the brown shade. So I've been using the brown black one, and the grip is amazing. So the other newfound favorite of mine, right, is this Dolly Wing liquid eyeliner. It is called My Best Liner. So they basically rebranded their eyeliners, right? Last time they have this black liquid eyeliner that's amazing, and then there's this brown shade that's very good also. But now they rebranded it, so they have a few different shades, and this shade that I love is called Grage. And the reason why that I love this so much, right, is because you cannot really find this shade in any other eyeliners. If you want a subtle fluttery wing that is just there, this is the color that you should go for. This is a brand new one. I just repurchased it. So you see, it looks like this. Black. Now the brown black is definitely darker. When I want a very natural look, right, this is the eyeliner that I've been going for. So the last one I'll be recommending you is the Can Make 3-way slim shade liner. So for this eyeliner, right, you don't really use it to, you know, draw all this cat eye and stuff. This one is actually a shading liquid eyeliner. So how it works is that it is very subtle. It's way more subtle than the Grage. Yeah. So it is a very mild color where you use it to either accentuate your double eyelid or draw your aegosal. You can even use it for your eyebrows, so I really think that this is a good one to be in your makeup collection. Sometimes you just want to accentuate a specific point, and I think this is a great product for that. Okay, next I'll be showing you some setting powder. So this one is the Body Shop Moisture White Bright Compact Foundation in 01. I know I have been mentioning this for a long time, so I'm not going to talk too much about this. And I found the best like setting powder, right? Because I kept trying a lot of different setting powder, and this is the only one that somehow keeps my makeup on. Givenchy Prisme Libre, and I have a lot of different shades. I just swap around. I don't really think that it matters a lot. It helps to color correct, and it also keeps my makeup on the whole day, so this is my go-to setting powder recently. Next up, we have mascara. I'm just gonna quickly go through this because I still haven't found another mascara that is amazing. I'm still loving my Heroine Make Long and Curl Mascara Advanced Film and the Jet Curling Mascara from Laneige. These two keeps my curls up the whole day. I don't think I can just live without this. Yeah. Okay, next we have blusher. I picked up 2. So this one is my daily go-to blusher, and this is the 3CE Mono Pink. So obviously it hit pan until it cannot hit pan anymore. This is a very muted pink shade, and it just happens to be my go-to shade. I think it's a very easy to use shade, so I've always been going to it. And another one worth mentioning is this Givenchy Prisme Libre blush, and this one is in 01. So this is a 4-color loose powder blush. It's kind of like the setting powder just now, but it is a blusher. I have both shades 1 and 2, and I think both are really nice. And I know it looks a bit intimidating, right? But it is not. It's not that super pigmented. So you can just pour it out and just dab on your skin. And surprisingly, right, I really like the first shade because it is this cool tone blush. For some reason, this cool tone blush works really nicely on Asian skin tone. It makes my skin look very soft. Next, we have highlighter. I only pick out one this time round. It's Pixie Glowy Gossamer Duo in Delicate Dew. I don't know why, right? I haven't hit pan yet, but this is one of my favorites. This is the one that I always reach out to when I use it on my eyes as well. I use it on my entire face. I just basically It is by far one of the most glowy highlighter that I've used. It is glowy in a very natural way because there are a lot of highlighters, right, that are very glittery. For lip products, I've prepared quite a number of them. I'm gonna start off with this Etude House Fixing Tint. My favorite two color here is the Analog Rose and Soft Walnut. I'm currently using Analog Rose. It is a very good fixing tint. It does not stay in the cracks. It is lasting, colors are nice, there are a lot of options, it's affordable. Nothing to not like about this. I'm glad I tried it because it's really good. You should try it too. So I have another lip product, this L'Oreal Paris one. It's kind of like a liquid lipstick, but it also tints your lips. So we have two different types here. This is, I think, one of the limited edition one. There is no name, I cannot... So it's just the kind of shades that I love all the time. Both of these, right, the formula is different. This is more like velvety and this is more like a tint. So this shade is a very burnt orange red shade. I would say these products are so good. I don't know why nobody's raving about this, but these are so good, you know. And you can just get them from the drugstore somewhere. The last one I have here is Fenty Beauty's Heat Gloss Bomb. So this is a lip gloss, but that's plumping effect. This is in the shade Hot Cherry 01. Sometimes I use this alone, sometimes I use it as a topper. Either way, it is super nice. It makes your lips very plump and juicy. It also removes the, you know, lip wrinkles that you have. Okay, I'm gonna end it off with a setting spray, and I picked out one setting spray. The spray. So this is a new bottle. I finished up my previous bottles. This, right, it's really budge proof and transfer proof according to what they say. It really just works the way that it claims it works. I have been using this a lot. I don't know, I just always reach for this and it works. It's nice. It's a local brand. Okay, so that's it for all of my favorite products. I know there are definitely more that I really want to share with all of you, but I don't want the video to be too draggy and long. I just really want to go straight out and share with you everything that I need. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like more beauty contents, please comment down below and let me know what kind you want to see. I would love to share with all of you. Alright, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see all of you very soon.